Feel the drums pulsating, the energy so strong. Join the movement where dreams belong. From Lagos to Nairobi, hear the call. Skillweight Academy, break down the walls. In the heart of Africa, a flame ignites, a rhythm so vibrant, it sets minds alight. Skillweight Academy, where leaders are born. Embrace the tempo, let your dreams take storm. Rise up, leaders, let the beat guide your way. Unlock your potential, seize the day. From the dance floor to the boardroom, let your light shine, shine. Skillweight Academy, it's your time. Feel the drums pulsating, the energy so strong. Join the movement where dreams belong. From Lagos to Nairobi, hear the call. Skillweight Academy, break down the walls. Rise up, leaders, let the beat guide your way. Unlock your potential, seize the day. From the dance floor to the boardroom, let your light shine, shine. Skillweight Academy, it's your time. Oh, 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 oh.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. We'll kick up in the next 1 minute. Thank you, everybody. Let's go, people. We'll try and make it one of the most eventful time of your day. Thank you for joining. We'll be quick, straight to the point. Make it impactful. What's your time? You know how we do it here, folks. If you don't mind, let's see what part of the world you are. All right, let's go, people. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Hi, Ifam. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Rich. Let's go, people. Thank you. Thank you for joining. New York in the house. Let's go. Awesome, folks. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Let's go. Houston in the house. Let's go, people. Ross K in the house. Big D. All right. Let's go. Fidel. Let's go. Maryland in the house. Thank you, Bintu. Thank you, Yeleke. Let's see what part of the world we are logging in from. Indianapolis in the house. Ibadan in the house. Let's go. That's my hometown. Let's go, Ibadan. Let's go. All right. IB in the house. Let's go. Georgia in the house. New York. Let's go. Thank you, Isaac. All right. Let's give everybody else another 2-3 minutes and we just get this ball rolling. Today's going to be fun. We do some very practical hands-on stuff that will be really cool, really. Lagos in the house. Thank you, Isaac. Let's smash the like button, folks. Let's go. Smash the like button, folks. Baltimore in the house. Thank you, Ibikunle. Abdul, New York in the house. Dallas in the house. Let's go. Cedar Hill. All right. Let's see. How are Dallas? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Peter. Calgary in the house. Alaska in the house. That is awesome, Isaac. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you, H-Town. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. The goal is to make today a little bit more eventful than, any other time so far. Let's make it eventful. And I think it will be really cool. I think so. There are a lot of exciting things that we're going to talk about today. And after that, we get into the weeds of it. Toronto in the house. All right. See Los Angeles in the house. London in the house. Thank you, London. Thank you, Nigeria. Thank you all for staying late a little bit. Thank you all. Thank you, everybody. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you all. Thank you.
Rise
All
up,
right, final lap. Let's
let the wind
go.
guide your way. Unlock your potential, seize the day. From the dance floor to the boardroom,
Boston
let
in
your
the
light shine.
house. Let's go. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for taking the time to jump on the call. There are a lot of good things you can be doing. You chose to hang out with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You all are awesome, man. So tonight we will do something a little bit. For some of you, you might find it a little bit strange and hard and crazy and cool at the same time. So, one of the things I've seen historically for most of us in any technical field or even business strategy field is you find out that at the end of the day, your leadership or your management always asks for that dreaded report, right? So, reporting is one of the biggest gap I've seen. That simply means you have all these issues you've noted. Maybe it's a remediation plan. We are talking about AI compliance. Maybe there are issues we've identified. Now, here comes the dreaded question: how do we put this in a reporting format? Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, that is going to be solved tonight. Now, one thing I'll call out: we would generate reports based on our findings and all of that. However, you customize it to your own organization, but at least 70% of that load is off your head. Believe it, in the past, that was the biggest load for the technical folks or even functional guys because or ladies, because most times you have all of these issues, your head is everywhere, you know what the issues are, but you're trying to figure out how do you communicate it in business language for your businesses to understand the issues, the findings, the observation, whatever you want to call it. That's a big gap. Tonight you guys will find out we can bridge that gap pretty cool. Tonight is the final lap of our internship program. It does not mean it's the last of our program. I challenge everybody here, plug into our community. There's so much we learn together. There's a program coming up. It's a program designed to learn 30 AI tools in 30 days. And guess what? For just 30 bucks. It's crazy. Those 30 AI tools are things that can change your life forever. I know that. I'm talking of tools you can use to analyze MRI, CT scan machine, to do psychoanalysis, to edit reports so quickly, to export data so quickly. Things that would have taken you a week, you find out you're analyzing it in 2 minutes. But it's a trick, it's a craft. You need to learn and understand the tools. So, but just make sure you're plugging and keep learning, 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 learning. I mean, that's the goal at the end of the day. So make sure you plug into what we do. A lot of free content on our website too. There's AI and you, the War Room, our ROM, which is our book club, where you can just catch up on 2 minutes every day on some exciting books to expand your knowledge at the end of the day. So there's so much for you and I that we can learn and leverage together. So take advantage of it all the time. You need to spend just 5 minutes a day on the platform, and I can guarantee you, you would learn one or two things. It doesn't have to be a lot. Now, one of the things I've seen, and some of you agree with me here, a lot of people have reached out to me one on one and said, Akin, can you quickly run me through AI tools, how you do efficiency, blah, blah, blah. And it's tougher to do one on one for everybody, right? Because it makes no sense. There's so much we can do. Trust me. My commitment is if it is not your best investment, no question asked, boom, you get a refund. Boom, 30 bucks. Done. Don't waste your time. Get it. Don't even talk. On one condition, if you go through all the presentation, each of them will be max 10 minutes a day, and you just go through it and you test it. It's not possible. Your life will change professionally. Your thinking will, you just see, it will expose your life to professional life to the trends now because all of them are use cases, things that can immediately be actionized and used. Tonight, to give you an example of what I'm saying, ew, you guys, your mind is about to be blown if you've never touched anything AI before. Some of my AI and you community might say, okay, okay, we've seen some of this. So for those of you, yeah, you guys can have bragging rights for now, okay? I can see Bros K, one of our mentors here. So, for folks like that, you guys have bragging rights for now, okay? But not too fast. There are still some things we just learned. We're going to throw those tricks out in a few weeks. But the one that we're going to jump in tonight, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things we've done so far in this program, and FYI, in the next 20 minutes, we're going to go back to our Zoom and we work in our session. Then you will replicate the same thing I'm going to show you now. Very, very powerful, folks. I'll show you in a bit. So, all of us have heard of ChatGPT, right? And I'll show you guys something so cool today, really, really cool. So I'll show you let's start with all of us, if you've been part of our program, if you've not been part of our community, you may not understand this yet, but don't worry, you will still get it. But at the end of the day, let me just show you guys a rule, something we've all been playing with in a few minutes. Let's see it together real quick. If you guys remember, we've been playing with this tool. It's a template we built for our community, and it's a way we can analyze different AI things. And let me tell you, for interview purpose, everybody on this call, I guarantee you, if you talk in an interview and talk about access control, data privacy issue, all of these things you see here under these areas, this is your interview here. All right, this is the interview conversation really, and you can now. I collapsed this, by the way, but if you open it, you can open this Excel, you can unhide it, you can see all the specific steps, the different framework. I'll send this to you all later in our group. If you're not in our AI community, register and you'll be directed to um, a WhatsApp group. Okay. But let's quickly hide this guy and show you guys what we want to do tonight. It's so cool. All right, let's go real quick. So let's hide there. So most of us have worked on this, right? And one thing you guys have done is you've identified maturity models in the last few weeks, which is amazing, right? So you guys have scored here, and you'll notice we always go to the second tab, AI control tab, right? This is where the gist is. This is the meat of this whole class, to be honest with you. This is the meat, what you see here. When you do your assessment, we get this call. Tonight, you guys are going to do something special. Now you can see all I'm doing is I'm going to copy this. You guys can see what I'm copying. This in yellow is all I copied, okay? I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it to ChatGPT. Ladies and gentlemen, you see me do this right now. And, let me start sharing my ChatGPT screen. You guys will see what I mean now. One second, let me go back here. Let's go back and share that screen. All right, share the screen. So you guys will go to ChatGPT, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure it's 4.0, all right? And you come here. If you notice, I put I put the score here, right? The score that we all have, that I picked from whatever metrics we have there. Whatever your team has scored, just copy that average. Now, hold on, everybody. Ha ha ha. Here's the juice part of it. If you go to our group, you will notice, if you remember, in the group, I copied a prompt. All right. And I'll show you guys the prompt now. Go and copy that prompt. And you're just going to place that prompt here. And you're going to say, oh, you know what? I messed this up. Okay. It's recognized it already because I did it earlier before you guys came in. So it's just doing what I asked it to do. But look at what I did. This is the prompt. Employing the CMMI model to evaluate the AI security framework. In the case of my GRC folks, ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice this evening when we meet, I'll make us do this for the purpose of some of our other analysis done. All right. Now look at the cool thing, ladies and gentlemen. That same thing you have, look at what it has done. It has given us executive summary. This is amazingly crazy. Then it gave us a table of the controls. It gave us the issues identified, and it recommended mitigation strategy, things to do to avoid it. You notice what it also did here. It only recognized the areas that were pretty bad. So 2.5 below, you know, and it says this is bad. Look at what we should do. And it gave us a conclusion. You can modify this report the way you want it. Okay. Now, here's the twist, ladies and gentlemen. I also asked you to format it in Word document. You can see here it says you can download the formatted Word document containing this report. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. If I click this right now, it's giving me some error, but typically it should not. If I click on it, I've done it a couple of times today and I got it in Word document. So look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to still come back here. I'm going to just put a prompt. Produce, I'll say produce the above report in a well formatted Word document using Aptos font. I just give it a font to use. You can ask it to use Arial, Times, Numera, whatever you want it to use, or you can just leave it blank. It will give you something. So what you guys will see now is it's analyzing it. It will make the report come out in a Word document. Ain't that crazy, folks? That is crazy, folks. Now, you can also prompt it to make the report come up in a PDF. You can make it to say, make the report come up in a PowerPoint well formatted way. This is crazy, folks. I mean, you have no clue. These were things that would have made you and I spend 2, 3 days extra in figuring out the format to use, how to coordinate this report. And this freaking thing just gave us the report in less than a few minutes. Now, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. You just gave me the report. Let me open it so that you guys can see it. It pulled the report up for me now. Let's see if I can grab that report real quick. All right. So let me see what it looks like. So I would open it and share with us real quick. All right. Okay. Let me show you guys. But this is crazy, folks. Let me go back and share the screen. All right. You see the way the report came out now. Let me stop this one and show you guys. This is crazy. All right. All right. You guys should be able to see my screen. But look at the report, folks. Of course, yeah, like anything, you will still format a little bit. But look at this. It already gave me the report straight up in Word document. And I can make this table, I can make it be in the format I want. I can click here, highlight my table here, just make, put this arrow here. I can make it, put some fancy header here to look good. You can do whatever you want to do. But look at what this thing has done, really. This is crazy stuff, folks. I can come here, make it have, just look pretty. But look at what's going on, folks. And it gave me a conclusion. And the beautiful thing is I can make it come in a format that I like. I can take it a step further and say, make it in a eighth grade language, conversational, relaxing. Depending on your audience, you can tilt the report outcome in any audience. That's it. Of course, for us, we're still going to put it in your official template, modify it if there's a need to modify it. What do y'all think? I'm curious. Is that not cool, folks? Let me see you guys comment. Let's see your comments. Oh man, yeah, the prompt is in the WhatsApp group, but I'm happy to copy it. Okay, I like that. Somebody said, wouldn't they notice it's an AI generated content? Now, for those of us that have been part of our community, one thing you realize is that outside of academic environment, and honestly, the academic environment are also aligning right now. Outside of academic environment that deals with intellectual property and all that, people don't care because many times, you know what I'm going to do different? I'm going to ask my leadership to give me a sample report that has been approved the previous year. They'll give it to me. And I'll just ask this AI to reward and replicate the report content similar to this sample template. And believe it or not, it will do the magic. Yes, it will do the magic. But honestly, think about it. If you're a leader, you think you care about going to check, oh, well, did they use AI? Did you communicate the issue we have? Did you provide appropriate recommendation? Why do I care about whether you use, who cares? Academic might care because they are saying, oh, intellectual property. Okay, okay, let's give academic people to do their thing. But business, why would I care? I'm a businessman. Just tell me what the issues are. It's just that, because I know people will review my report and my work, I want it to look decent, flow well, and so I can be a rock star. And ultimately, you can understand what my issues are that I found. But that's really the reality. This is our new normal. In case you don't know, really, for those of us that will be part of our GRC class kicking off August 3rd, these are the ways we're going to teach you efficient ways of working. You're not going to work like a loser, really, or else you will lose. Guaranteed, you will just be so irrelevant so quick. But you're going to be so relevant. Your thinking will be sharp. You know the tools to make use communicate effective, and still get the job done quick. And you can spend the rest of the time go enjoy family time. You know, my goal is to make your 8 hours shrink to 2 hours of efficient time. Use this 6 hours to go and drink margarita, relax on the beach, because that's the power of knowledge, knowing how to be efficient. That's so powerful. You need to understand that, okay? All right, somebody said education is changing too. I mean, that's the reality. Everybody, there's no option. If not, you're going to be useless. So you think for our North American brothers, so you think Southeast Asia or Asia is doing their thing, then we in North America will just say, or in EMEA or Africa will say, oh well, we are not going to touch AI. That would be silly, really, because other people will take advantage of it, and you will be losers at the end of the day. So this is serious stuff, really. We want to make sure we are pioneers, we are leaders in this field, and just understand the use cases. But it's so powerful, man. So let me tell you what I think. In the past, when any one of us aspire for leadership, one of the challenges has always been, well, you might be so good, but reporting, putting technical language in business terms was a challenge. That challenge is gone. Gone. So there is no excuse for anyone that aspire towards leadership not to be. Honestly, in corporate America today, in anywhere in the world as an entrepreneur, zero excuse again. Is gone, shredded to pieces. If your mind is in it and it's a dream and a goal, it can happen. Because now there's so much efficiency, there's so much ways you can do things to make you very successful. Um, and as long as you can put 5 minutes to customize things, you'll be fine. So, but anyway, this is powerful, really. So now, one thing I would like us to do as a team, once we get into the next segment, is in your group. We have 1 to 15. If you don't remember your group, don't worry, don't stress it. Just join any group and take the time. Do the same thing for all of those issues you've noted in your group. Most of you have pulled it already. I'll probably send it to the WhatsApp group again in case somebody, you forget that the prompt is already there. As I'm speaking to you right now, I'll probably just quickly, you will see me send the document again, just for the purpose of folks that probably did not see it. So I'm going to send the prompt. Check the WhatsApp group again, if you don't mind. You will see me send the prompt again, the same prompt I used. I'm sending it right now. I'm also going to attach the Excel document we use for the AI security testing. And whatever your data is, your number has been, put the value in, use the same prompt I used, just copy and paste under, and it will give you a report. Pull it up in PowerPoint or Word. Do it in PowerPoint, do it in Word, so you can just have the feel of it. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, remember there's no shortcut. Still take a minute, customize it to your own organization template, reward it as your leadership have done it. But 70% of the work is done. That is amazing. You don't have to think of what template do I use, how do I figure it out. It's done for you. If this makes sense, let me hear your comments, folks in the group. I just sent you all the information. Let's take some comments here. I love my people. Somebody said, I love this. Tosin, you're awesome. I love it. I love that's a good one. Can it interpret an architectural diagram? You know what? I know there are tools that can interpret MRI, interpret X-ray. So I'm very sure there's a tool out there that can interpret architectural diagram. And now that you said it, why not? Let me check if I can find one. Let's quickly check something. Architectural, and maybe that's what you can create. Why not you? Architectural diagram. It will just kind of look at an architectural, but we have to be specific. Are we talking about network architectural diagram, right? Not for buildings. Let's see. I'm seeing one here. So in your case, it's probably going to be okay. This is for building, but we're talking about it will be for, in our case, network architectural diagram. You know what? Let me make it as one of my research. Maybe I'll probably, and let me show you guys what I'm looking at. Maybe that will be something that will be part of the AI program I told you about. We might sneak that in if I find one that is really good. Now I'm looking at my, version of AI here. You can see this is more on the architectural diagram for floor plan, for design, 3D model. So this is a little bit different. But you never know. Let me see something. Let me Google an architectural diagram and see what this interprets. Let's see building architecture diagram. Let's see if I see one that we can just test. This is fun. I love to play with stuff like this. Okay, let's see one that we can just download and do it live and see if we strike a gold mine here. Let's see. I'm looking at something here. Let me see if I can quickly save this. All right, I'm seeing one architecture test. Who knows? It might surprise us. Let's see. Let's figure it out together. So now I'm attaching a document called architecture test. Let's see if it interprets it for us. Now, don't stress it. Sometimes it's just it might not give us what we need. All right, let's see. This email an architecture step plan, urban design, the yellow. Well, it gave us some cool definition. You can see it talks about the public place, blah blah blah. What I'm not saying is this is for the building. It's not showing me dimension. For the one that we use for checking for MRI, CT scan, that would get into details, and you guys will see that also. We have that as part of our, in the AI class. But I'll check for network architectural diagram, and I don't think I've seen anyone like that. But let's check this. Maybe there's someone that built something. Architect. Let's see if there's anything like that. There's something called network architecture assistant. Uh, Content syndication network. Anyway, let me do that homework. When you guys join our other programs around AI and you, we'll probably have something we can check together. Okay, but that's a good that's a good point. Let me see some other question. Okay, somebody said when is the 30 tools in 30 days class? It will be probably likely second week of August, most likely. Yeah, but make sure you're part of it, ladies and gentlemen. You would, I know for a fact, it will change your life professionally in terms of using and optimizing your knowledge of AI tools. So, all right, let's another one. Okay, look at this. Somebody said, I would suggest not to put any company data into public AI tool. It can't be retrieved. Fair point. That's very important. When you put information, what most people do is that um, they always make sure they redact information. So if it has company name, you redact it, right? If you can redact it before you use it, fine. But just be mindful. That's a good point. All right, let's see another one. The ones who learn to use AI proficiently will be the successful one. Peter Diaz, you are awesome, brother. You're right. You're right. 100%. I agree with that. Somebody said the world is going AI. And honestly, for my folks in the AI compliance team, the community. I want us to build this. I want you all to be the most savvy AI folks in the world. I mean it. I follow some of the best guys in the world, go to some of the conference around AI. So my goal is internally we can make ourselves. Yes, not everybody will participate in all the programs, but make yourself as much as possible when you're available. It will change your life. I know. I mean, trust me. It changed my own life professionally, efficiency wise, business wise, and in terms of delivery. So you're not afraid. You feel like a thousand armies just right beside you, helping you to execute work. And I'm sure for my other folks I know some folks already here that it makes us more efficient. Sometimes I remember one of my mentors, she called me and said, you know what? I'm surprised even now at work I volunteer. Oh, I said, really? She said, yeah. But now I volunteer because it's an opportunity to shine because I know I can research. So it makes a world of difference. Make sure you position and plug yourself in big time. Okay. All right. So I guess we are at the right time. This is the right time to transition. All right. Let's another one. I just asked you to develop a code for a three-tier serverless application that connects to API to Lambda function with access It just gave me everything. Look at this. This is crazy. I mean, listen, man, even if you're not a technical person, don't stress it. Some of these things will just blow our mind. It's crazy. But the question is, are you plugged in? It's so easy to be left behind. I know because some of the folks I mentor, they are very savvy technically, but because they did not plug in, they are lost. They just say, "Oh, how do you do this? How do you?" It's crazy because it's almost like you're starting from ground zero. It's not about, oh, I know cloud, I know tech. No, if you don't understand the use cases, you would be in the middle of abundance and lack because you don't even understand you can use it for so many things. So the program would expose you to things and you say, I got it. I got it. You will never say no to many things again because honestly, you can probably do it in 5 minutes. So it's just amazing. All right, cool. So thank you very much, everybody. So the next thing we're gonna do, as you know it, please, if you are not in the WhatsApp group, you need to be there. And because I'm going to share with us real quick the code so that we can jump into the working session. The working session is straightforward. The same thing I did now, we're going to do it in our groups, and I want you to work as a team. Effective, folks. So let me quickly send that code. Once you see the code, then I'll flip. We'll go back to um, Zoom. Now, remember again, we'll never call you for a Zoom call. There are malicious fraudsters out there. So make sure you keep yourself safe. And I've shared us with us the Zoom code. I would also share it here. So check it out. It's on the WhatsApp group. If you got the Zoom on the WhatsApp group, do me a favor, just give me a thumbs up real quick if you don't mind, please. Give me a thumbs up real quick. For those of us that will not be able to join, you've been asking me, pinging me one on one also about the upcoming Cyber GRC class. All you need to do is to go to academy.skillway.com, and here is the class August 3rd. Feel free to just go in and register and also use the code GRID10, GRID 10, so you can get a 10% discount. Yeah, it has payment plan also. For those of us that don't know, we have Affirm or we have also Klarna and Cash App. All of those options are also available so that we can use it. So, but please let's smash the like button, please, if you don't mind. Make sure so that we can have more of our people. If you don't mind, smash the like button, everyone. Like button. Now let's switch to the other side of the world. I'll see you guys in a bit. Thank you so much, everybody. And we'll see you in a bit. Let's go to Zoom.
Skill Academy, it's your time. Oh, 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 feel the drums pulsating, the energy so strong. Join the movement where dreams belong. From Lagos to Nairobi, hear the call. Skillway Academy, break down the walls. In the heart of Africa, a flame ignites.